Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about various operations that we can perform on strings. So before we start our video, it's important to learn what string actually is. So it's an array of character that we use. Okay, but the difference between an array of character and a string is string always ends with a null character, and we can define string in a similar way as we define a normal array of character. So now before we start, you guys are using any other, ideally then it's completely upon you, but if you want to use Jupyter notebook, then you can watch our previous video to how to install it in Linux or terminal. Okay, so here is our Jupyter notebook, and we go to our directory so that there is no hassle. Okay, so before we start, let's see how actually string works. So we will take a one small string. Don't worry, it's not hello world. Okay, so now print, and you will see it's very simple and normal. Okay, so now next we have lowercase function, and what does this function do is convert all the characters in the lowercase. So before we start, we can make a few changes so that it's more clear. So we use uh, and pick the same. Now you will say all our character is in lowercase, and to notice the difference we can see here capitals and lower. In the same way, we have uppercase. As the name suggests, it converts all the characters to uppercase. So it works very similarly with the main mistake. So we will try and run this. In this and see the result. Okay, so now you can clearly see the difference between these three statements. One is normal, and then we have converted all to lowercase and then to upper case. Now, second, now we have a very interesting function, that is replace. Now we will see what this replace actually work. By when I say replace, there is a catch that replace function is a case sensitive, and when I say case sensitive, what I mean is, let's understand, we can take a string which we have taken earlier also. Coding is fun. Now you can see these all are in lowercase. Now I want to replace my fun with anything else. Okay, so what I can do is a equal to dot operator and then replace function. And what we have to replace, I have to replace fun with, let's say, Python, but um, coding is fun. All we can do is replace coding. Now what I will do is, you can see coding is on lowercase. If I write Python, okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. Now you can see it's converted. Okay, but it is case sensitive. We have to mention what we have to use and what we not. So you can see this. It has replaced coding with Python, which is Python is fun. Okay. Now next we have, let's begin. change it because it should be odd. Yes. And now, next function we have count function, and as the name suggests, it counts what we are looking for. To make it more clear, let us say str1 is equal to um, hello, 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 and we can use this. Now I want to count how many hellos I have in my string. So what I have to do is we can take a variable counter or anything else as we want. It's simply a variable. So a dot count, and then the variable that string that we have to count, and a counter. Sorry, I have mentioned. Yeah, you can see 3. Now similarly we can this we have counted a substring. Now we can also count O. Okay. See, we have 3 O's, and if I write I, then we have 2 I. So it simply counts the substrings or the characters that we are looking for. Now next we have split function. Okay. Now, as the name suggests, it splits our it splits our string into a list. So now what I can do is, let us take a string str2 and hello world, or we can write hello Yummy. Let's learn coding. So I have this string. Now I want to split it into a list, that is all the substrings are separate. So what I have to do is str, that is our variable, and then dot split, and I will be passing a. Now I will be string str2. Now you can see we have making our list, that is we have converted our string into a list. You can see it clearly. So I guess it's clear now. Next we will be using strip function. Okay, now what does strip function do? Okay, if the string has white spaces at the beginning or at the end, this function removes them. It will be more clear when I perform this function. Let's assume we have space, 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 and Python. Okay, yes. And I want to remove these spaces. What I have to do is very simple. Dot strip. And that's it. And that's it. So you can see all the white spaces are gone. Okay, some of you will be thinking it will be similar if we don't use this, then we can also see the difference. Okay. You can see the difference. Now our next function is join, and as the name suggests, it is used to join multiple strings together. Okay, it joins the element of a list into one string. We can specify the delimiter again and again. Okay, now Let's see what I am saying. First of all, let's declare a list first. And if you don't know how to declare a list, then don't worry. Clear. It's very simple. And now let's see what is our string. Yamini and Himanshu and and if you guys thinking what these names are, these are my friends and nothing else. Okay. Now this is a list and now a string. We have string in our list and now we have to convert it or join it. Okay. So what I will be using is a list variable, that is this, and then and we can use anything as a and what we have to join is a list. So we will pass it now. Okay. And you can see we have joined this. And if I want space, okay, so now you can see this. We have joined it. We have using space as a delimiter. And you can see we can use anything as a delimiter. Okay. So now next we have find. Now this function is used to find the substring. It searches the substring in the parent string or main string and it returns the position of the first letter of the substring in the parent string. What I am saying, it will be more clear if I do it. So let's take a string. Hello, this is tutorial. Okay. So now I have to find a substring. So I can take a variable position because I have to find that, and string dot find and the substring that I have to find. Let us see, I have to find the substring tutorial. Okay. Now when we will print this, we will see that position. But we will see now. You can count this. Is we can count space from here and we will see that this function will return the position that is the first address of t to our to us. Okay, because we are finding tutorial, so it will return the first the address of the first letter. So 21. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. We can see 21, the address of 21. So now next, these were the few, and now next I have some advanced, that is, let's see. So there is a very fun function. This is known as center. So as the name suggests, what this function do is alignment. It changes the alignment of a string to the center or to the position specified. Okay. So let's assume I am using a string. Hello, done. Now I want this string to be appear at the center. So what I will be doing is str1 dot center and let's say 60. Okay. Now you can see it. It's appearing in center. You can see it. So this is used to change the alignment of our message that we are using. So it's fun, right? Now next we have very simple, that is upper. Now this is very simple function. It is used to check, it's a boolean operator that it results in true or false. It is used to check if all the characters are in uppercase or not. So we will use a hello world. For once we can use it, I guess. And now we have so is okay. Now print false. We can see it's not in uppercase, so it has resulted false. If it was, like, we can change it. Now I do this. Let's see what happens. So it's still result false because whole string need to be in upper case. Similarly, we have is lower, which checks the same if all the characters are in lowercase or not. Now next we have is decimal. Is decimal. It check if our string has in decimal. Two, one, as it is. Now, this decimal. Enter. So it returns false. So these were the few functions that we can, or operations that we can perform on string, and we can perform. Python has inbuilt functions, so it makes our work super easy to use. As you can see, we can change the you can see we can change it to lower or uppercase, or we can count them to substrings. We can split our strings into a list. This is a very nice useful function to split and convert. Now next we have strip to remove the spaces and to join, or to find anything or center. This is the most interesting and very easy to use function for an alignment purpose, and then upper and decimal. And similarly we can use is alpha, uh, if it's in alpha and anything else. So it's very we can perform one more thing, that is, let's try encode function. Okay, so let me do first. We can use str1 dot and dummy and dot. See, it encodes my string. So these are very easy to use and very interesting. Hope you like today's video, and if you do so, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel and give your feedback, because it's very important for all of us to work. And in our next video, you will be seeing in this playlist, you will be seeing the functions on the list and tuples. We will be solving few questions and then performing all these functions we have for list and tuples. So thank you for watching our channel. Thank you.